All right, it's Clay at claytrader.com. I'm going to try a unique thing. I've done this before, but the market just closed. However, there are some really interesting earnings plays out there today, especially Roku. So I'm going to do some calculations here, and I'll be back before the earnings are out. All right, earnings are out, and I have my first 500 shares down there at 120. I hope I didn't just miss it because it went down as low as 121. So again, 120 first entry point. We'll see if it can work its way down there. Again, because I was a little bit in a rush at the start. The market is now closed. Roku just released their earnings. So I'm trying to capture some earnings. I've already traded on the day. I got 328 on Roku throughout the course of the day. So that's where that win is coming from. But again, the markets are now closed, and I'm looking to try to capture an after hours trade here. So again, seeing if it can work its way down to that 120 mark. Let's see if it can pull back just a little bit more. I realize $2 seems far off, but with earnings, might not be that far off at all. All right, there we go. Key break's still going to be that 121 mark. There it is. Oh, it stopped at 120.01. All right, well, I'll go to 119 then. That may be, if you're not familiar with my screen right there, low was 120.01. Hindsight, shame on me. I should have probably been at 120.05. So that's nobody's fault but my own. So we'll see if it can work its way down there. And another one I was looking at to potentially trade. Still got a ways to go before I'd be interested in it. Watching SQ2. I'm watching on parts on the screen that you can't see. So I'm thinking this one wants to get upwards. So I'm at 123.57 now. Like I said, I think it wants to get up above 124. There it goes. So out there for, I'm not sure what the math on that was. I'll have to go back and redo it, but now up 715. And what I held that for, can it get the breakdown through 120? So like I said, yeah, I'm not that good at math, so I'm not quite sure what that actually was. But yeah, this area right down here is definitely holding strong. The question becomes, can it get... And real quick, if you didn't notice, I bought 500 at 123.57. Like I said, I had a really good feeling it'd get over 124, which it did. So I was able to sell at 124.34. And I would do the math now, but trying to figure out if this thing wants to make a move down through 120 or not. And lots of size there. There we go. So let's get at 119. So there's the break. Good, I'm at 119. Nice. In for my first 500. Let's go to 117 for my next 500. And also 116 for another 500. So let's see if this thing wants to bounce. Being relatively stubborn right now at 119. Again, my sell order is at 119.95. So I'm out there now up just shy of 1200. So if this wants to pull back, I am waiting and ready at this point. I'll just go with 116 for my first or my next first entry point. Like I said, I'd like more than 500, but so again, the math. What did I start off at, like 350? I'm sure the math will probably be in the title, but 350. So I've made, I don't know what I've made, but now I'm up just shy of 1200. But yeah, if this thing, I'd love to see some more bloodshed on it. So if it can get down to 116, that would be great. I will pause the video for now, though, since we're kind of in a little bit of a holding pattern here. But I'm certainly not going to be forced anything now. I mean, closing out the day. And like I said, I've been, I don't even think I paused the video, have I? I can't remember now. So I've been at it, what, approximately 6-ish minutes, give or take. So 6 minutes, and we'll call it, I don't know, $800. No, more than that. Point being, I'm very happy with my amount per hour, and I'm trying to commentate and think. I want to try to play a bounce here, but clearly a lot of downwards pressure on this one. And now it's bouncing back upwards. But honestly, I think I'm just going to wrap it up. So $1,200 on the day. Once more, just to reiterate, if you're newer, the market's closed. And then if you have the right broker, which is known as a direct access broker, which is what Lightspeed is, who I use, then yeah, you're able to trade before the market officially opens at 9:30 a.m. Eastern, and then after the market closes at 4 p.m. Eastern time. So I was doing all this at 4 p.m. Well, I guess you have the times right there, of course, in military time. So subtract out 12 and you can see, and this is all in Eastern. So yeah, this was just right after the market closed, and some good trading there. So again, up $1,200 now on the day. And I made that, I'm just going to call it $800 for the sake of this. Like I said, I'll do the math in the video, but $800 in 5-ish minutes, I will take it. And actually, I am going to pause at this point because I'm watch me end the video, and then this thing gets another beautiful move to the downside where I could have captured another trade. So I will pause, and let's see if we can get a breakdown to the downside. All right, well, it hasn't really done much, so I'm just going to go ahead and wrap this up. Before you go, though, a final request on my part. First off, if you enjoyed the video, if you would like me to keep making these, then two things: please hit that like button and then leave a comment down below. Those two little things really go a long way in just communicating to me, hey Clay, yeah, I thank you for taking time to do this. I enjoy them. And also check out the channel as a whole, and a lot of other good content there, and hopefully you ultimately decide to subscribe. But if you are interested, and a lot of people aren't aware, but I do offer a private community, so you have all the details up there. And really the question for this that you need to ask yourself is, do I believe that that community can help me make more than $8.25 per week? Because with that plan right there, $99 for the 3 months, that's what it breaks down to, $8.25 per week. So if you believe that the investment you make into the service can help you make more than $8.25 per week, then you will definitely get a good return on your investment. So that's how that breaks down. If you do have any questions on the community or how it works or anything like that, then again, just leave me those questions down in the comment section. I'd be happy to help you out. But yeah, so again, if nothing else though, just hit that like button, leave me a comment, and that'll just communicate to me most effectively that my time is not being wasted by doing these videos. So thank you for hanging out, and yeah, I'll take it. I'm pretty sure I did the math right, and I think it was $850 in about 6 minutes, so I'm happy with that. And thanks again for watching, and I appreciate all your support, and especially if you could hit that like button. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.